us for the first press conference of the National Championship for 2014 in Women's Lacrosse, Lock Haven University. With us are head coach Kristen Selvage, players Lucy Bafuto, Chelsea Barino, and Jessica Pandolf. Coach will open up with an opening statement and we'll have some questions.
Just really proud of my team, how hard they fought today, everything they brought. Great defensive effort on their part, holding Adelphi to 7 goals, which I'm not sure has been done at all this season. I didn't go back and look at their stats, but I don't think anybody did that this season. Great performance all the way around, team effort, and I think most importantly, we've preached about playing a clean game, no slashing, no cross-checking. We had 0 yellow cards in either game of the tournament, and I take a lot of pride in that because I believe that as coaches we have to get back to teaching a game that is clean and safe. And I'm really proud of my team for being the number 2 team in the country and still holding those values as number 1, the safety of other players on the field.
Coach, the approach to this game today, did you change anything that maybe you've done throughout the season, or did you go in with the same kind of?
We didn't change anything. We said we knew what we had to do. I think the first half you saw us a little bit game shy on offense, a little bit stunned. We had 4 players that were actively trying to get something done on offense, and 3 players that were a little bit frozen. So we came into the second half and got them moving. And once they adjusted to the big game, we started pouring goals in the net. But it was our offense, it was our defense, it was everything I asked them to do. It was certainly our center draw. So we didn't just play our game. We didn't put enough balls in the net.
Were you envisioning 2 goals in the first half in this, or
holding them to 2 goals?
Just
I was
2 goals
total.
What's that?
Sorry, I was hoping for better. Just kidding. I knew that they would be very frustrated by our defense. I knew that they hadn't seen a defense like ours all season long, and it was going to be the key to winning this game. Unfortunately, we didn't tip the scales on the other side, on the offensive side.
Chris, the first half they made big saves there. They finally get open. You need to stop them. Did every one of those, did that help with confidence as far as that, or just a normal day?
No, definitely. I mean, every save the goalie makes boosts your confidence, but I think like the defense around me was playing great, and it's like 1 save at a time, 1 ground ball, like bring it up to attack, like everything all together. It kind of makes the whole team's confidence go up. The whole process of the whole game on defense and everything. So I think it did.
Chelsea, in that second half there, when you guys started to move the ball a little bit more, were you seeing more open teammates there?
Yeah, they were getting more open in the second half than in the first. I think it took a little too long for us to get into it, but they did finally get into it, and there was open cutters and everything, which was good.
Coach talked about how your defense frustrated you. Was there something about their defense that gave you different challenges?
I think they just picked up on our cutters really well, and they got in like the ball carrier's face, and that stops us from feeding it inside. But we're used to playing against a hard defense, so we should have got on top of it a little more.
Jessica, when you guys made that around your score, and your score quick goals, you didn't have the ball and have it back up a couple of times. Where did you feel like that started? Where the momentum?
I think just once we started getting one in, we realized that we can do this, and we have confidence in ourselves. So that really helped.
Down there toward the end, did you notice any change that they did once you tied the score? Did they make any adjustment?
Yeah, they definitely stopped pressuring us so high, and they definitely realized that they had to get tighter on the cutters, and they did do a good job of that at the end, working on cutters and stuff. But they did change their defense at the end.
Coach, one other thing then, as far as the season, you talked yesterday about, to get to this point, you need to run the table for the season. Can you talk about how the teams handled all this to make it this point and have a shot right down to the last minute to win the national championship?
Well, again, we really talked before the game. We spent a lot of time talking as a team about our goals and our dreams and our wants, and each other as a family. And that's what it was, again, that held us together all season long, and it's what kept the score the way it was today. And I really thought it was what was going to rally us back into this game. They fought for everything, and you know, just a couple things didn't flip our direction today, and it could have been a very different game if just a few things would have gone the other way for us. But I'm proud of them and the family that they are. They really do look out for one another, and they have been the most cohesive team I have ever coached. And I said to them before, we can win it all or lose it all, but we've already won because we have each other, and that's the most important thing.
Chelsea, I know it's tough now, but if you could you just sum up a little bit about your career, you know, your last game that you've ever played. You had the opportunity to win a national championship. If you could just talk a little bit about what that means to you.
I mean, it means everything to me to get to the national championship game. Even if we came in second place, it's still a great feeling. Like, I came this far in 4 years, and I don't know, I'm just proud of everybody. I think that we played our best, we played our hearts out, and it's mine and Lindsay's last game, but I think that we did everything that we could this season, and I'm proud of everybody.
Thank you. Kristen, if you could too, just touch a little bit, my last question, about the support from the university in general, all the people that were there, the fans, just what that means to you and building the program to ultimately win this game.
It's actually really hard to talk about, because to hear that a bunch of our coaches were driving down late last night really, it's very special. We talk about Haven Nation, and that is a family, and we really have each other's backs. I know that we've been that way through everybody's season in the Haven, and you know, we support them, they support us, and there's a big change in the way that that's been going. I mean, it wasn't always like that, so I'm really proud of that. To see some of our fans and hear how loud they were roaring when we started to tip the scales a little bit on Adelphi today. There was a timeout, and I was trying to get the team fired up, and I was getting so excited that I didn't even know what to do with it because our fans were so loud. But it's a true credit that our president wants us to win, and we have the support. And you know, obviously we had Danielle Barney and Mark Shermer here with us this weekend, and that felt great. Of course, the best sports information crew and media crew we could ever ask for. But we have the loudest fans in Haven Nation, especially on our home fields. I also am really proud to say that we went undefeated on our home field, Charlotte Smith, and there's nothing more sacred than that place. So to know that our fans brought some of that element of Charlotte Smith with them was there's a lot of pride in that.